Hi, second graders. Today we are going to be doing a math lesson on even and odd numbers. We have a worksheet in front of us that we're going to get to in just a second. But instead, I want you to take a look at a poster that we have hanging up over here. It's talking about how even numbers are numbers that always have a pair, which means they go together. And an odd number means that there's always a lonely one left out. So Mrs. Grant and I are going to be showing you with some blocks how to figure out whether a number is even or whether it's odd. So Mrs. Grant, on our log, I have 2 blocks.
Yes.
We are each going to reach down and take the same amount of blocks.
Which is 1. Yep.
We each have 1. Now, the number 2, because there are 2 blocks, is an even number because we both have the same amount and there's nothing left on the log. So you can see that the number 2 is actually an even number. So let's try it again. Put the blocks back, but I'm going to add another one. So this time we have the number 3. We're gonna try it again.
Okay.
Let's each take an even amount.
1. Oh, there's 1 left over. 1, 2, and then there's a lonely one.
Yeah, if there's a lonely one left and you can't grab another one because your partner doesn't have one, that means the number is odd. So 3 is an odd number because there's 1 left over after sharing with a friend. So 3 is going to be on our chart for odd. All right, let's try it again with the next number, which is going to be 4. All right, let's each take an even amount.
1. Okay. Now we both have 2, and there's none left.
Nothing left over. So 4 is an even number because we each grabbed the same amount and there was nothing left over.
And you can see 4 is on the evens chart.
So the first number we did was even, the next number was odd, this number was even.
I bet if we add 1 more, it might be odd.
Let's see.
We had 4, if we add 1, now we have 5. Let's try it again. Okay, let's take another one. So we both have 2, but there's only 1 left. We can't
only
both
one.
take 1. And so 5
Must be odd.
It's an odd number.
It's an odd number and it's on our chart as well. So
5.
3 and 5 are both odd numbers. Let's keep going.
Okay.
All right, next we're gonna have the number 6.
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
each take 1.
Okay,
Now we're both gonna have 2. Now we're both gonna have 3. And there's
Okay.
none left. We both got 3. 3 plus
Huh.
3 is 6. There's none.
so we both have an even amount,
Yeah.
none left over. 6 must be,
Even.
it's gotta be even. Do
Okay.
you think we could keep going?
I think we can.
Okay, let's do the number 7.
Okay. Let's
All right.
try it again.
Same thing. Gonna take
1.
1.
Take 2. Take 3. Oh, there's only 1 left. We can't evenly take 1. So 7 must be
It must be
odd.
odd. I'm noticing a pattern.
Yeah.
It seems that every other number is even or odd.
Yeah.
So if the number 7 is odd, 8 must be even. But let's check it out by
Okay.
adding 1 more cube.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 8 cubes on the log. Let's each take 1.
And let's take,
Take
2.
2.
Take 3.
Take 4.
4. We each got
It's
4.
even. I knew
There's
it.
none left. Yeah.
Do you want to make a prediction about the number 9?
I have a feeling it's going to be odd because if we added 1 more, there wouldn't be 1
Yeah,
for both of us.
Because look, I have my 4 here.
And I have my 4 here.
So if we just added 1 more, we know it's going to be odd. It's going to be left
Yeah.
over.
He's going to be lonely with no friends.
What could we do to make the next even number?
Let's add 1 more.
All right.
10 would be even because then we could both take one of those blue blocks.
All right. So for the number 10, I could take, well, I have 5 altogether. How many do you
I
have?
also have 5.
Okay, so 10 is an even number because again, we both have the same amount. We are sharing it equally between 2 people. So that's a great way for you to practice or understand what makes an even number. Let's see if we can apply that to the worksheet that you have in front of you. So today, our page is called Even and Odd Numbers, and there are some descriptions about what it means to be even and odd. It says an even number can be shown as 2 equal parts, like you're sharing with a good friend like Mrs. Grant. An odd number cannot be shown as 2 equal parts. That means something is left over. So let's take a look at the first problem. There are 6 cubes. Is 6 an even or odd number? draw lines to match the cubes. Now this might be a little bit tiny on the screen, but you're going to notice there are little lines that you can draw to match up the even pairs of cubes. If they all have a match, we know the number is even. So you're going to write even on the line. Mrs. Grant, would you like to do the next one?
Would love to, thank you. On this side it says there are 7 cubes. Is 7 an even or odd number? Draw lines to match the cubes. May I borrow your marker?
Sure can.
Thank you. All right, so I can match these cubes, these cubes, these cubes. Oh no, this guy right here doesn't have anybody to match with him. He's all lonely and left out. That must mean since there's one lonely cube left that it's an odd number.
He's probably feeling kind of odd.
Odd,
have
left
a
out,
match.
lonely. 7 is an odd, O-D-D number. All right, so when you guys get down here, you're gonna do the exact same things for each of these examples. You're going to match the cubes. If all of them have a partner and a friend to match up with, it's gonna be even. If you line them up and there's one lonely cube left, then it's going to be odd.
Yep. All right, let's take a look at the bottom because this
Okay.
looks a little different than the
Does.
rest of the page, and we want to help you get started on this. Number 5 at the bottom says write odd or even. Okay, so that's the first step of what we need to do on this large line. Use cubes to help you. For an even number, write a doubles fact. Oh, do you remember doubles,
Yes.
our doggy doubles game?
Yes.
Those are the same facts that we could write here.
Okay.
So for example, the number 14, we didn't get that high,
We didn't.
but
What?
I do know a doubles fact.
Do you know a doubles fact?
I do.
For 14?
I do. So for 14, I know that 7 plus 7 is equal to 14
Oh my god.
because I remember the days of the week, the calendar that we use to show 2 weeks is 14 days. So on the line, we would need to write even. And because 14 is even, we are going to write a doubles fact. 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. But our students have to be careful because, like number 17, I can't think of a doubles fact that equals 17.
Can I tell you a trick that I always do with my 5th graders? Because even when you get into 5th grade, you're going to be dealing with evens and odds. And I talked about this with my 2nd graders as well last year. Once you guys can memorize your basic even facts, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, that's only a couple numbers. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, those are all even numbers. Your odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It doesn't matter how big your number is. It can be the biggest number in the world, and all you need to look at is the last number in the ones column, and that's going to tell you if it's even or odd.
No way.
Can I give you an example? Because I think this is kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And every time I teach my students this, they go crazy over it. So,
I'm ready to learn.
here's our cheat sheet, okay?
Okay.
0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are evens. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9s are odds. So I'm going to do a little example right here. So if I give you the number 18, you only need to look at the ones column. What number is in the ones column?
An 8.
An 8. Is 8 on the even side or the odd side?
Oh, I see it on the even side.
It's even.
Mhm.
So that means the whole number is even just because the number in the ones column is even.
No way.
Yeah. And you would know if you remembered your doubles that 9 plus 9 is 18.
Is 18.
Yeah. Let's try another one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want you to do a bigger number.
Okay. If I give you 273, you don't have
That's
to
a big number.
you don't have to count out 273 items and split them up
Oh,
evenly.
thank goodness, because I don't have that many
No.
blocks.
All you need
Okay.
to do is look at the number in the ones column. If that number is even, the whole number is even. If it's odd, the whole number is odd. So if you look at 3, is 3 an even or an odd number?
It's an odd number.
Yes, that means the entire number is odd. You're going to have one left over.
I can't believe it.
It's pretty cool, right?
Can
So-
I try to trick you?
Do it, yeah.
What if you had
Let me write it down.
1,000,000
Okay.
326,000
I'm with you.
415?
15. 1, 5. Okay, all I need to do is look at the number in the ones column. I don't care about all those other numbers. because the number in the ones column, the first number farthest to the right, is a 5, and I know that 5 is an odd number, this whole thing is odd. You're gonna have one left over.
That is so cool.
Isn't that cool?
What a great trick.
It is, right?
Now, do second graders have to do numbers in the millions?
No, that's way too hard. But you will get up to numbers in the hundreds later on in the year, like this week.
Yeah. Like in maybe a day.
And all you have to do is look at the number in the ones column. Want to
That's
try that
really
for this
cool.
one?
Yeah. Okay. So in the number 17, I only need to look at the number 7 because it's in the ones column.
Yep.
And if I don't have it memorized, I can take a look at the chart.
Yep.
7 is an odd, so that means 17 is odd.
Yes, you're correct.
This
Pretty
just
cool,
got
huh?
so much easier.
Yep. So you would write odd here. Oops, my marker is not working as well. Okay, odd. Not very good handwriting. Sorry about that. And down here it tells you, well, since it's odd, it's not going to have a doubles, but maybe we can find a near doubles fact.
Oh yeah, that's true because
Right.
we can't do it. Well, I know that 8 plus 8 is 16.
Okay.
So maybe instead of 8 plus 8, we could do 8 plus 9.
Yeah, you can do that.
equals 17.
That would work. 8 plus 9 is 17. Good job.
All right.
I
Well,
think they can do this one.
can do I think they can handle the rest on their own.
So if you know where 0 is, you know what that number is, and I bet you can probably figure out a doubles fact to get to that one. Good luck.